Hey YouTube, it's me once again, your boy, your wrestling otaku, RKL2582, here to do my Raw review for July the 8th, 2013. Let's not waste any time and get this Raw review underway. So, of course, this week's edition of Raw is the final Raw going into this Sunday's WWE Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and we kick off the show with Vicky Guerrero. Excuse me. Ooh. And the Maddox, yes, Brad Maddox, and Vicky Guerrero cuts a promo on the ladder, and she's like, and then of course she's kissing up to the crowd because we all know that she has a job evaluation later in the night, and Jared. And she was making matches like out of the ass, like her life depended on it. She made D-Bry and Sheamus, which I'll get to. Randy Orton and CM Punk for the main event, and Christian and Kane. So, oh yeah, and Jerry the King Lawler said the WWE the fan can choose whether she gets to pass or fail the job evaluation. So, oh, and now I need to get on to the match that really kicked off the show to me was Daniel Bryan and Sheamus. So, Daniel Bryan and Sheamus fight once again. WrestleMania 28 all over again, but I mean, just on a side note, I mean, I am a huge D-Bry mark. It's no secret. He's one of my top five current favorites in WWE right now. And Sheamus, I like Sheamus too, but when Sheamus came out, all I could think about was the 18 seconds, that damn dark cloud ruling over D-Bry and any D-Bry fanboy's head. And this was a good kickoff opener for the show. I mean, D-Bry and Sheamus killed it, and I loved it. And then I'm like, oh, and I thought Dan Bryan was gonna make Sheamus tap out to now once again it's called the Yes Lock. It's not the No Lock anymore. It's back to the good old Yes Lock. And then Sheamus counters out of it into Cloverleaf, and then I marked out when this happened. Cradle, 1, 2, 3. I had to watch it again just to make sure he got him, and he did. Daniel Bryan beat Sheamus clean. You hear me? D-Bry beat Sheamus clean, straight up. And I couldn't be any happier. And of course, Sheamus gave D-Bry his props as he should, and boy, D-Bry just gets better and better and better every time we see him. And I hope to God at Money Bank it'll all pay off. Alright, so you have the Shield, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. Your tag team champions going up against tons of funk. Yeah, I'm surprised with the time these two teams got. But in the end, Reigns Spears Tenzai for the win, 1, 2, 3. Shield wins once again. I guess for them to get ready going into this Sunday's WWE Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Their tag team title match against the Usos on the kickoff show, which I'm like the majority, like, why is that on the pre-show? I thought that should be good enough on the regular card itself, but anyway, we have John Cena, yes, John Cena and Mark Henry, yes, in the middle of the show, surprisingly. Yeah, John Cena, of course, you know what I'm saying, riled up crowd, like, pretty much John Cena and stuff. And then Mark motherfucking Henry come out, and then Henry was saying, like, I knew you Cena before you even knew yourself. And he's like, and then John, he's like, he said, I'll admit this was kind of funny when John Cena said, Snicker, like, you want a Snicker bar? You shut the hell up. And John Cena's like, you better win this Sunday, like, cause everything you did up to now, saying if you lose Sunday, it's like all that is nothing. So pretty much he basically is all or nothing. And then he's like, you gonna lose respect and all stuff. And then Martin's like, do you think I care? He's like, you think I care what these people think and stuff? And then Mark Henry says a good line that I know that you won't cross no lines because of your goodness. And then Johnson was like, I hear the line, hear the cross, and then Martin was like, you ain't getting me for free, homie. And then he just said 50% cut. I felt that. He said, I ain't getting that tonight. Oh no, but he's like, you know what? You gonna get a free sample of this, and then Mark Henry once again made John Cena flinch. Yeah, it's like you know what they say about 2 times flinching, that's a lynching. And then Mark Henry gets him, and then he hits the world's strongest slam on him. Oh, this spot when John Cena acted like he couldn't get Mark Henry up, and I'm like, yeah, like really, they're pulling that. Cause like if you know, we have seen John Cena do the FU on big dudes so many times, especially Mark Henry. But I guess they're trying to sell the fact that John Cena can't beat Mark Henry. But Mark Henry looked really strong here and looking good going into Sunday. We'll see if Mark Henry will finally put a cap on it, or John Cena once again, rises above it. So there you go. You have Y2J Chris Jericho go up against my Intercontinental Champion Curtis Axel Perfection. Like he said in his promo too. I'll admit Curtis Axel needs more work on the mic. He's kind of like where Brock is on the microphone. His mic skills is his big weakness. That's why he needs to let Heyman do all the talking. Enough said. Alright, with that, anyway, Curtis Axel and Chris Jericho had a good match. I mean, I'm not surprised because these are two good workers. And, I mean, I was mad when Chris Jericho kicked out of Perfect. That should have been it. I hate that. And then it was a good match. And then The Miz was on commentary. Of course, Curtis Axel was going to face The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship this Sunday. And then The Miz distracts Axel, and then Heyman kind of cost him the match too. And then Chris Jericho hits the code breaker. 1, 2, 3. You're winning, Chris Jericho. Wow, Chris Jericho actually won a match. So, and I'm surprised Ryback didn't come out because we all know that Chris Jericho is going to face Ryback this Sunday too, which I know the majority and myself aren't looking forward to that match too much. So, once again, Chris Jericho, you're winning. You had your 4th heavyweight champion, Alberto Del Rio, against Sin Cara. Yeah, as the match was going on, you had Dolph Ziggler, come out pretty much mocking, Ricardo and then saying all the stuff, and then Del Rio finally, had enough and try to brawl with Dolph Ziggler. And then Sin Cara does a random, top rope splash. This part confused me. It's like the match was thrown out like no contest, I guess. So that was the only thing that's the weird part of that was to me. And then finally we get to Vicky Guerrero's job evaluation. And then all the McMahons, yes, Triple H, Vincent Kennedy, McMahon himself, and the $1 Billion Princess, Stephanie McMahon, all sitting the table at the same time, yeah. And I heard before the Raw reports were saying they were going to make it like TNA's gut check, and pretty much they were doing that a bit. And then Vicky Guerrero, of course, was kissing ass like she'd been doing all night long. And then Stephanie was like, "Oh, you're doing good," but then she started to get down, and then it was like getting on her for bringing Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar did attack Vince and Triple H, and then she's like, "I didn't know Brock Lesnar would attack you," and all that stuff, and then Vince McMahon said like bringing in Brock Lesnar was genius, and I was like, "What, dude? Brock Lesnar F5 your ass and put you in the hospital for hip replacement surgery, and you're gonna say that was genius?" I'm like, I don't know what the hell Vince was thinking, but I'll get to more on him towards this evaluation. And he said, "Big Guerrero was entertaining, yeah." And he's like, "In my opinion, you should be personal GM." And myself and the majority of the crowd were booing our asses off. I'm like, hell to the no. And then Triple H, of course, saying how we feel, saying you're terrible at your job, you're a spineless puppet, yada, yada, yada. And then the voting. In no shock, she gets a 75% landslide. And then, yeah, the crowd was saying, "No more Vicky! No more Vicky!" And then, of course, and I could barely hear him saying, "Nah, nah, nah." I wish they were louder for that. And then Vicky Guerrero, oh my God, at pretty much breaking down was just, it was funny. It was hilarious. And then Vince McMahon was like, look what you've done. He's like, "I'm blaming all of you people. He's like, and now the new GM for Raw is Brad Maddox. And I'm like, oh my God, why? It's like, man, just when we thought Biggie was bad, I can only imagine this goofy ass dork, the Maddox, is going to do it to him. And I'm already like, oh Lord, I'm just like, some people are actually happy about this, surprisingly, but for me, oh my gosh, let the Maddox era begin, I guess. Alright, you had Kane versus Christian, and this was another good match to me, and in the end, Kane wins with the choke slam, 1, 2, 3. And I have to say, man, this kind of sucks for Christian. Like, he just lost to Randy Orton this past Browns match, which, in my opinion, he should have won that, and this match with Kane tonight. Yeah, but it's like, damn, wow, Christian becoming like Jericho now, I guess. I don't know why, and that's kind of not fair. He just got bad. I think he only won like a 1 or 2 matches coming back. I think 3. I could be wrong, but anyway, what really mattered here was, of course, the moment everybody's been talking about leading up to this Raw this week was, of course, the debut of the Wyatt family. They've been building them up all night long with these segments, going to their creepy house, and then the Wyatts came, and I'm surprised they got a big pop when they got out, and it was pitch black, and the Wyatts had nothing but their lantern coming out, and that music was just, whew, chills down your spine, man. Then when he blew the lantern out, the Wyatt family attacked, and then of course Bray Wyatt in that rocking chair. I'm like, God, just creepy, man. It's like I'm watching a movie with these 3 dudes. And then they beat the hell out of Kane and they took him out. And from the looks of it, I don't know if Kane's gonna be part of the Money in the Bank All-Star Ladder match. I know this Sunday, from what reports I've read today, saying like he got carried out and stuff. So I'm guessing he may not make it in time for Sunday. So the question is, who's gonna take Kane's place? Maybe we'll find out on the pay-per-view. So the Wyatt family, whew, it's only gonna get creepier from here, people. So you have my baby, my sweet AJ, Leave Your Divas champion, team up with Alicia Fox, and going up against Caitlyn and Layla, and the damn bell is on fucking commentary. And boy, let me tell you, damn bell's got on my damn nerves. And of course, they're promoting that Total Diva show, which in my opinion, AJ should be the damn star of that show, or any other divas except the damn Bellas, because just Bellas just get on my damn nerves, man. Oh my god! But the match just another no contest, pretty much just brawls up, and then Kaylin speared the hell out of my Divas champion, like she got hit in a car wreck. But yeah, this Sunday, AJ Caitlyn, the rematch Divas Championship, Team AJ all the way, baby. You feel me? And now on to the main event. CM Punk, best in the world, whatever you want to call him, against Randy Orton. And I saw their promos leading up to the match tonight. Of course, Randy Orton sounding all butthurt with his smug looking behind, saying like, I don't agree with CM Punk calling himself best in the world. And Punk's like, am I best in the world because I helped support they? Like, I don't know, but let me tell you, he said, when I say I'm best in the world, I back it up, son. And then the match happened. So, and another, Shades of WrestleMania match, this one from 27, which I was there live, by the way. And this match was really good. I'm happy this was the main event. And in the end, I'm like, Punk got the GTS, and 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. CM Punk beat Randy Orton one-on-one, straight up clean. Oh my God. I was so happy for my boys Daniel Bryan and CM Punk avenging their WrestleMania wrongs, because they should have won at WrestleMania, but they finally got rid of the dark cloud over their heads, and I couldn't be any happier. And And then, just when CM Punk was celebrating, you had my boy Daniel Bryan be Super Dragon on both Punk and Or with the ladder, and then he gets the briefcase up, and yeah, yeah. Daniel Bryan's on fucking fire. I hope once again he wins this Sunday Money Bank because he is my favorite, or anybody's favorite to win. But it's just, oh my god, I enjoyed Raw from beginning to end. This was a great Raw to me. I mean, because it built up this Sunday's pay per view very well, and of course, you know, they were showing RVD promos all night long, you know. So, well, with me on RVD this Sunday, I mean, I know I've been, you know, hating on RVD and stuff, but to me, he needs to prove something Sunday and get me to like him again because I'm still mad with his teenage run rubbing me the wrong way. So maybe that'll change Sunday. I don't know, but RVD got a lot to prove Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. Anyways, that was Raw for this week, and I cannot wait for this Sunday's Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And I'm gonna do my predictions this week. And of course, I need to do my post SesCon vlog update and stuff because I haven't done it yet, and I should have done it last week, but things came up. But I will do it this week, people. I will. All right. Anyway, this is your boy RKO 2582 signing off. Money in the Bank Sunday. Peace.